About to tear it up.
It's so much quicker when it's broken.
Yeah, and honestly,
I'm not that great with cutting dice.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome. And we got a special game for you tonight. This one part of the NBA Cup. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Phoenix Suns. I'm Kevin Harlan, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg joining me courtside with our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You look at the Bucks. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top five.
And when you look at the Lakers, they are the team we expected to be here, taking the top spot come playoff time. This is the team to beat.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. We've got Thompson, Booker out there with Bird. Then it's Tatum, and it's Trent in at the 5. And for the Lakers, Bridges out there with LaMelo Ball. Then there's Walker Kessler. Then it's Knipple, and it's MP in at the power forward position. Two teams here, Clark, with plenty of veteran talent. Do you expect this to be a thinking man's game?
Maybe a little more so than typical games because of the quality of players and the IQ that is represented on both of these teams. I mean, they're experienced, they're smart, they're tough. You won't see a lot of rookie mistakes in this matchup.
Now, here's MP. What a tremendous game he played against Toronto.
Hitting threes, so crucial. MP providing great spacing there.
Here's Booker. It's a three-point game.
Well, you know, he may be a bit undersized at the 4, but he makes up for it with his athleticism.
And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. A 3 from MP. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Love the rise and fire approach. Demonstrates how confident MP is.
Bird, the pass to Booker. The screen from Thompson. Puts up a 3. Kessler with the rebound. LA's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Count that one.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Booker. He's an offensive force, averaging nearly 26 points a game.
And, you know, his height and quick release help Tatum do work in the post. The defense can only do so much.
Hey, Greg, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable of playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last few seasons. And his rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the strength he's added over his career.
And here's Bird, following the three-pointer by MP. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Bird. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall.
I wouldn't count on him missing the mid-range shot again. That's a good look for him.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
The Suns have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And here's Tatum for 3. The Lakers with the rebound. They are tearing through the league right now with 15 wins in a row.
And it is very impressive, but it's also interesting. I mean, even sitting here at the broadcast table and the storyline this group has created has you just impressed and a little scratching your head, because we expect drama and a certain amount of unpredictability with this crew. That's not gone away, but I tell you, this team seems to be minimizing or mitigating the volatility. They seem to be a lot more solid of late.
Lakers leading by 11. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Raptors had a huge game. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
Allie, we appreciate the update. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this, feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Book picks up the loose ball. Thought he was in the backcourt. They'll give it up.
Now is the lineup.
Substitutions for the Lakers. MP comes in for Walker Kessler. And it's Williams in for Knipple. Tatum, he's checked in for Phoenix. Tari Eason comes in for Bird. Here's Wells. Phoenix, no good that time either. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 19-7 run. Here's MP. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Pass to Eason. And again, it's the Suns missing.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Walton against MP. Bridges kicks to MP. Jackson a screen on Walton. And here's MP for 3. No good. That's just his first miss in 7 shots. Walton the pass to Tatum. The 3. And the rejection by MP.
Suns ball.
Tatum, that's for 2. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Lakers lead. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, the Lakers are pretty much in control here.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. They've got Jason Tatum. Knox out there with Walton. And there's Wells. And it's Eason in at the 3.
Unreal. MP putting the team on his back tonight.
Now here's Walton. Still without a basket. Good defense by MP. Lakers leading by 17. On the wing, Jackson. MP outside. Back to Jackson. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 3rd assist on the night. Tatum against Williams. Here's Walton. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And Tatum knows how to find his guys in their spots now. A solid passer at his position.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. Bridges is checked in for the Lakers. LaMelo Ball comes in for Patrick Williams. And for the Suns, Asar Thompson, he's checked in for Tari Eason. And it's Booker in for Knox.
He has been dropping bombs since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter, 2 more since then.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. Back to Booker. Shays with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 20. MP high post. It's up against Thompson. MP, good.
That's a great effort by MP, putting himself in a position to succeed.
High post, Walton. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Thompson outside. And when it comes to team building, GA, there's been a debate about whether the two-star or three-star approach is more effective.
Kevin, for me, I think it comes down to fit more than anything. It doesn't matter how many stars you have if they don't mesh, and if they're not comfortable in the...
Connects again from distance.
And he's hit thousands of threes in this league.
Inching closer and closer to fifth place on the career triples list. So for Phoenix, their last game a loss to the Pacers in Indy. MP high post. 23 points in the game.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Devin Booker grew up in Grand Rapids, Michigan, but around age 15, he moved to Moss Point, Mississippi to live and train with his father. Booker said, quote, "I understood the goal and I just embraced the culture and the inner city. They took me in. It was a really important time, and it was good for me." Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks a lot, Allie. Walton, the pass to Tatum, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Tatum does a little bit of everything, and he's especially skilled down low. Fantastic at drawing the defense into it and playing.
Here's call time here. And this is their first time matched up with the Suns this season.
Yeah, and they came out with a W every time they played this squad last year. A stark contrast drawn between the conference's haves and have-nots.
Guys, they deserve a lot of credit for not losing focus and letting one slip away. They came to play every time, and I expect that'll be the case tonight.
Here's Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 19-foot shot. MP grabs the miss. MP's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. 25 points for MP.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Ball against Booker. Thompson outside. And not a good shot for him. They can get better looks than that. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Los Angeles on top, delivering the blowout. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Yeah, taking a look at the Lakers, it's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team in the league.
Let us take some time now to talk about the first half, a commanding performance for the Los Angeles Lakers. And that's all for us.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Knipple out there with MP. Then it's Bridges. Then it's Ball. And it's Kessler in at the center. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. MP deciding where to go with it. Back to Kessler. And it's blocked. Booker outside. And stolen by MP. Inside, Ball. And Ball slams it in.
The ball exploding off the floor for a big slam. Young fella's got some pretty good hops on it.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Thompson outside. Suns moving the ball around. And Tatum the bucket on the assist by Bird. Tatum's got 11 points.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
The three from MP. Hits it from three-point range.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Back to Bird. Puts up a three. Kessler with the rebound. Lakers leading by 22. Bridges finds MP. Banked in off the glass. MP's got 5 points now this quarter.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Outside Tatum. Thompson outside. And here's Booker from the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Kessler's got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the paint. Here's MP. An easy 2 points on the layup. MP's got 32 points in the game.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Phoenix calls timeout. Jackson is checked in for Ball. And Phoenix also making a switch. Wells is checked in for Thompson. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. The three from Tatum. Rebounded by Jackson.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And so Bird will bring it up for Phoenix. After this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. That'll be the third game of this 3-game road trip. Into the lane, and he goes big with the dunk right over Walker Kessler.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
MP, good.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. And the Lakers making a change here. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line. He's absolutely killing it from outside.
The Suns have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Six to shoot. MP grabs the miss. MP's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Lays it up off the glass. MP's got 42 in the game.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Shot's good from Bird.
And you got to respect Booker. I mean, he's added to his game every year and becoming a more willing passer.
Williams sets a screen for MP. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
He's been incredible tonight. Seemingly scoring at will. Really powering his team forward.
Here's Booker. No good there off the double clutch. MP has been leading the charge for the Lakers. And And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And 1 quarter to go in a game. Is making a change here. MV's checked in. And for the Suns, Trent's checked in. And it's Jason Tatum in for Tari Eason. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. They've got Bird. Asar Thompson is out there with Tatum. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Trent in at the 5 down low. Pass to Bird. Trent setting the pick for Bird. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Mitchell dishes to MP. 3-pointer. Good. Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Here's Bird. The rebound by Delgado. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Lets it go from deep. And good. He hits it again. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
The Suns have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the 4th quarter. And Booker kicks to Thompson. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 6 assists now in the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
A 3 from MP. And again for 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Phoenix has gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the 4th. Bird outside. And Thompson kicks to Bird. Trent outside. Pass to Thompson. Tatum with the screen on MP. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on MP. And for the NBA, anytime there's a blip in the ratings, Clark, you've got those who will begin to criticize the state of the game. Do you find any credence there?
I think in many cases it's a bit of an overreach, an attempt to try to define something simply that's more complex, to have a simple answer for a complex situation. I do think the league is very much on the right track in continuing to listen to criticisms and then evaluate them on their merit.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Lakers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the player.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
What's left to say about his performance? I mean, the fans definitely got their money's worth.
Down low, a flawless finish on the alley-oop.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
So it's Los Angeles win this one easy. And they're...
There he is, the hardest working man in the NBA.
Let it fly, MP. That's every time. Come on. You gonna do something or what? Come around. Bro, you can do it anytime. Hey, try to keep up. You easy too much out here. I'm making a score. Can't stop it. Thank you. Yeah, hey, just take the L. Just take it. You done. Take the L.
That's how you do it, MP. Incredible work today.
Good, MP.
Hi, everyone, and welcome. We bring you a regular season game with extra. What a huge game in the Cup tonight. Both of these teams 2-0, and a win tonight is a giant step towards the knockout stages, Grant.
Well, remember this, BA. The first tiebreaker is head-to-head record. So if you win this one, you get that. I expect a really intense game.
And one of the ongoing storylines for MP this season, he's made it known that he is extremely focused on making a statement with his offense.
And so far, he's delivered on his promise to keep his foot on the accelerator offensively. The scoring role is one that most players would happily embrace, but it's the rare few who can deliver in this fashion the way we've seen MP do it.
And now the Los Angeles starters. MP is out there with Jackson, then it's Smith, then it's Ball, and it's Knipple in at the shooting guard position. Now, here's James. His last outing, he had 24 points. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Now Los Angeles with it. Boy, this team is on a heater right now. 16 wins in a row, and they've shown no signs of slowing down.
And it has been a lot of fun to watch these guys. It looks like every team they face is trying to end this big run. I've been on both sides of a game like tonight's, and I'll tell you, it is tough to keep a streak going. There's a lot of pressure.
And there's James from the arc. The rebound by MP.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Ball, and he buries his first look.
3 out of 3, perfect start. Let's see how long they can ride this wave.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. He had been watching highlights with the coaching staff, and they noticed LaMelo likes to pass from obscure angles. Coach told his team, you just can't relax out there. I want you looking for cutters everywhere. We'll see how prepared they are tonight. Back to you guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. And the Lakers have possession after the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. Knocks it down from distance. MP's got 9.
Talk about a fast start. 4 for 4 right out of the gate.
The Warriors have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. James against ball. Fires high post. James, that's good. He has 7. The Lakers lead by 4. Now here's MP. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Sends it home from three-point land.
And another bucket for him. What a quarter he has had.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Jackson, the screen from outside the arc. Drains the triple.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
And the Lakers making a change here. Bridges is checked in. And here's MP from outside. Rebounded by Malowich. Warriors trail by 4. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Now Jackson. In his last outing, 16 points for him. And he goes in for the dunk.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Takes a 3. And MP with a basket on the assist from Bridges.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
1:11 left in the first quarter. Jackson with a screen on Bridges. Kicks it out to Jackson. The 3. There's the triple. He buries it from 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter here. MP with it. Guarded now by Morris. MP scanning the floor. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
12 straight points off 3s. This defense is not extending very well.
And James has got the ball here for the Warriors. It's a 5-point game. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home club just couldn't pull out the win.
In this league, you have to stay active at both ends of the floor. I thought their lackluster defense was the difference in the game.
Well, that's a great point, and you can also add poor communication. The rotations were slow and sometimes not even there at all. And having a big man like him who's efficient from the line used to be a luxury, but it's becoming more and more common.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
Ooh, too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation.
At the line, your Warriors. Malach, one shot.
No good on the technical, so unable to pick that one up.
Number 33, Carlton Coles.
15 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Hall. Fires for 3. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's MP. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Los Angeles.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
We've got Bilal Coulibaly, and it's Hunt in at the 3 spot. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
The Lakers lead by 5. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Suns played some superb basketball. He had 63 points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. It was a performance that will stick with the fans for a long time. Let's see what he has in store for us in this one.
Great report there, Allie. It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. MP's got 8 here in this quarter.
His efficiency throughout this game has really been something, and his team has been able to succeed in large part because of it.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Teams making substitutions here. Well, Grant, we know teams are hunting triples like never before. What's the line before you get a little 3 happy, though?
Well, B.A., I don't care how well you're shooting it. If you have an opportunity to get to the rim, you have to take it.
Morris outside. The 3-ball. MP with the block.
Tenacious defense from MP right there. He really worked to get his hands on that.
To the middle. Ooh, Morris with a steal. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Pass to Hall. Morris outside. James left side. Here's the 3. Connects from downtown. James has got 10 points in the game.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Oh, MP buries the triple.
Yes, sweet revenge for MP. Responding to their make with a clean 3 of his own.
Pass to James. Morris for 3. Oh, MP with a block. Here's Knipple. Coulibaly defending. Knipple, no good.
That's a missed opportunity, and that is one he would love to have back.
Out to James. Back to Coulibaly. Shot clock at 6. From outside, off the mark. Los Angeles leading by 10. All right, 10, let's focus on Bilal Coulibaly. 6'8". 7'2" wingspan. My goodness.
Man, tremendous tools for a wing defender, B.A. He was a late bloomer, and he's still working on his skill level, but if that comes along, watch out.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let it...
Substitution on the court.
.54 seconds left in the first half. Jackson with a screen on Jackson. Good! Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Down low. Here's Malowitz. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Well, if you work the ball inside, it is going to pay dividends.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. MP, that one's good.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Six on the shot clock. Morris outside. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. They've been very effective from the three-point line. That's the key for them so far. We'll be right back.
They're getting good looks from range. That's been the key.
But they also hit a bunch of contested threes, playing with great confidence.
And we've got some trade. And that's it for half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Oh, he's been their defensive anchor so far, stifling shots left and right.
Well, his activity has set the tone, blocking and altering shots.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, they've got MP. Ball is out there with Knippel. Then it's Jackson, and it's Smith in at center, filling out the middle. Jackson, the pass to James. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. They're off to battle the Trailblazers after this one, as they'll be playing at Moda Center. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. Jackson with a screen on Jackson. Great open look there. MP's got 41.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Morris outside. Jackson against MP. Nice move. And it's finished off inside by Jackson. Jackson's got 5.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for. So all systems go here early on. That's 3 in a row since Jump Street.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. The rebound by MP.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
To the inside. It's blocked. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Malowitz. MP against Jackson. Here's MP. And he banks in the layup. MP's got 43 points.
And that's what you get with MP. Relentless and can score in a variety of ways.
Pass to Malowitz. James outside. The 3 is up. The kick out to Morris. 6 to shoot. And here's James. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists tonight.
Gets one to go. It's been a great personal night for him, but those mean a lot less if you're losing.
Jackson with a screen on Jackson. That shot wide open. MP's got 11 points here in the second half.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
MP outside. right around 3 minutes into this second half. And Los Angeles, another three.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And Tim, 1 year, you shot over 50% from the field and from three-point range. Not to mention over 80% from the free throw line. You think we'll ever see that again?
Well, Brian, I think the 50% from the three could be more difficult because the volume is now so high. I'm not sure they're as selective in their shot attempts, which means your percentages naturally come down a bit.
So 3 for 6 is not going to be an option for a great shooter?
Don't think so. 3 for 6 is usually the first quarter for a lot of these guys.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, over the decades, even as the number of teams has basically tripled, the All-Star rosters are still at 12 players. Asked about increasing that number, Warriors coach and former player Steve Kerr said, I kind of like it where it is, but I was never the odd man out. I made my All-Star plans in October. Guys?
Great stuff. Thank you, Allie. The Warriors have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Pass to Jackson. Shot clock at 5. Morris on the wing. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And here's MP from outside. And Los Angeles, another three.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Golden State has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Koulibaly. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on MP.
First team foul. At the line for your Warriors.
And he can't get the first one.
Taking 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. And it's the Lakers ball. Here's Shays. No points yet from deep. MP. And again for 3. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
BA, he's on fire.
Here's Perry. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
And so it's MP making things happen for Los Angeles. He put up a jaw-dropping number of three-pointers. An exceptional single-quarter performance. We're coming right back. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed.
Completely new group for the Lakers. Now the Warriors with it. They're on a 13-3 run. Malawach out there with G.G. Jackson. Then there's James, and it's Morris in at the small forward position. That's the Warriors 5. And there's a pick. Clock at 6. Pass to Malawach. James outside. And again, no good by Golden State.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Ball. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 3 assists now in this one. Now the Warriors with it. They're on a 13-5 run. Here's Malawach. James outside. To the left side wing. And again, no good by Golden State. Los Angeles leading by 20. To the paint. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Yeah, excellent find by MP. Passes like this really help team chemistry.
Pass to Malawach. Jackson outside. It's James on the wing. Fires the 3. Hits the trifecta. James has got 23 points.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
And the basket by MP.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention. And Grant, the NBA has made it clear it's an 82-game league with its participation policy levying fines for teams resting star players.
Yeah, B.A. But, you know, at the same time, we've seen some advocating for reducing the number of games, like Warriors coach Steve Kerr. They're arguing for quality over quantity. We'll see how it plays out. And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Lakers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And for the year, this will give them win number 17.
And once this game is all said and done, they'll have a healthy 2-0 lead in this season series.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
Well, what a highlight reel he put together, playing his game and contributing in a big way.
Now Los Angeles with it. Kessler a screen. A deep three from MP. Offensive board. It's good on the putback.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Winning away from home takes nerve and great discipline. Kudos to them.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Fires from deep, and the three-pointer goes. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the fourth. Bridges finds MP. There's the three. Oh, another one falls.
This game has his name written all over.
And just a minute or two here for the players to get warmed up before the start of the game. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. With Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and Allie LaForce on our sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. So great to be here on the day before Thanksgiving, whetting our appetites with some NBA basketball, Greg. It gets no better than this.
I'll tell you, these teams seem to be really hungry, right? Guys love winning. the holiday games. It just makes victory and that turkey tomorrow taste a little bit sweeter.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. Jackson is out there with MP. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Smith. And it's Knepple in at the two-guard spot. Portland shooting their first free throw tonight.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch. Coach told me, quote, our success defensively in this one hinges on how we guard LaMelo Ball. He continued, not only is Ball a three-level scorer, he's a top-tier passer with excellent court vision. And we've got to do our best to make him uncomfortable out there. Back to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Lets it go with a three. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. MP's got a couple of threes now in the first for Los Angeles. Shot's good from Barry.
Yeah, Henderson is so talented. They're showing great vision.
Ball, the pass to MP. From downtown, and again it's the Lakers from deep. A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Pass to Barry. That one's not going to go. Good defense by MP. To the inside. And he banks in the layup. MP's got 11 points.
Well, MP knows these are high-value looks inside.
That one goes. Count it.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating. Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Pass to Barry. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. No good with the elbow jumper. MP, no good. Trailblazers trail by 6. Luol kicks to Anderson. Here is Luol. Sharp on the wing. 5 on the clock. Misses the 3. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. And stolen by Sharp. Henderson outside. Excellent D there from Ball.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
And the basket by MP.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Both teams will make substitutions. And right now, a brief look at the power rankings here at the end of November. It's interesting to see how the teams compare. Teams changing it up here. Plays it up and banks it in. MP's got 17 now.
No wasted motion from MP. Gets the space he needs and drains it.
Pass to Livingston. Here is Luol for 3. That shot, no good. MP inside. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Trailblazers trail by 11. Fires from deep. Luol misses.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridget.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
In the corner, right with it. Here's Sohan. Off target with his 3. Shays the pass to MP. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Lakers on top. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, they've got MP. He's out there with Patrick Williams. Bridges out there with Jokic, and it's Shays in at the shooting guard. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Warriors was tremendous. He finished with 67 points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. He was a force of nature in that game. He made the opposition look utterly helpless.
All right, Allie, great stuff as always. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did. Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Braden Sharp's checked in for Wright, and the Lakers also making a change. Ball's checked in. Now, Stan, there's a lot to like about the versatile game of Jeremy Sohan.
Well, look, Kevin, Jeremy Sohan is a guy that everybody's going to want. Jeremy Sohan can fit in anywhere. He's a great defender. He's got great toughness. He rebounds the ball, and he can pass and handle for a big guy. Who wouldn't want Jeremy Sohan? Well, look, the defense has got to try a different plan on MP, because what they're doing now, it's clearly not working.
Pass to Morales. Here's Sohan for the three. Ball with the rebound.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Jokic sets the screen for MP. Knocks down the three ball. MP's got 27.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 three-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Look at the Lakers. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position. And, of course, Portland, and they're down 4 spots from them.
Yeah, and when you look at Portland, this season has been, it's been solid. But they just need to maintain their place in the standings and get 100% prepared here for the postseason.
Well, look, they've performed to expectations, but I think this team could take it to another level if they get rolling.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And, Greg, you were a point guard. How has that position evolved over the years?
Well, if you think of how much more of the court that has to be covered and the style, you have to score more now to play the position. I think shooting becomes incredibly important. And then defensively, with all the switching, you got to be able to hold up against size and play all over the floor.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
MP inside. Smith kicks to MP. Smith sets the pick for MP. Inside, MP gets it.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Morales the pass to Sharp. Shoots over Knipple, and it's Sharp missing.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
MP deciding where to go with it. Pass the ball. Fires from 18. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Ball's got his first basket.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, and that is key for them, continuing to build out this lead.
Out to Henderson. Off target from three-point range. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 14-5 run here. There's the steal. To the middle. And the rejection by Smith. Pass to Kneppel. Shot and game clock separated by 5. MP outside. Hits the three-point bomb. MP's got 34 points.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Here's Barry. Covered by MP. Over MP. No good with the fallback jumper.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
And so it's Los Angeles with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Modern era. Work the ball around the perimeter and shoot it with confidence.
That's right. My name would be Shaquille O'Neal.
Now let's take a moment. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Here's ball. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. Perry is out there with Sharp. Then there's Scoot Henderson. And it's Luol in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Basket counts. MP's got the first bucket of the third here for Los Angeles.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Here's Luol.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T.
3 points.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
The Trailblazers shooting poorly, just 35% so far. Pass to Luol. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. MP left side. And the layup's good off the glass. MP's got 41.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Luol inside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. First trip to the line for him here.
A 78% foul shooter a season ago. Pretty steady when he's at the line.
2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe. Officiating is always a hot topic among fans, Greg. That's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Careful, Kevin. We don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls, but overall, I think our officials do a great job, and the game is about as fair as it can be.
Henderson passes to Sharp. Henderson kicks to the wall. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Henderson. Jacks up a 3. Sinks the triple.
Wow, Henderson looking so confident, shooting the answer 3 right there.
Lakers passing it around. It's blocked. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Chalk up 2 there. Henderson's got 5 points now this quarter.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Here's Barry. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
It's going to be on MP.
Clearly a foul.
Portland shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. The Trailblazers making a switch here. White's checked in. The Lakers also with a sub. Bridges, he's checked in for Ball. So we can't get either to fall. Lakers leading by 22. Pass to Kneppel. Back to MP. There's the 3. Drains the three-pointer. MP's got 15 points in just the second half.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
They set the pick. The 11-footer. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Jackson against Wright. Jackson passes to MP. Lets the 3 fly. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
To the paint. Up top, Wright. Guarded by Jackson. Pass to Henderson. To halt the run. MP grabs the miss.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
And Wright kicks to Henderson. And the 3-ball is good. Henderson's got 8 points.
Well, after that tough first half, you hoped he'd find his way to bounce back and get things going here in the second.
And good! There's another.
3 points.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. Henderson passes to Barry. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. 10 points for him.
Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw up plays for him.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Los Angeles on top as they wrap up the third quarter with a 13-5 run. From Portland, we're back in a moment. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous.
Lakers making a change here. MP's checked in, and a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. Really great when you see it in action.
And on top of that, they've really been dialed in from deep, just dropping triple after triple.
So for the Lakers right now, MP out there with Jokic. Then there's Patrick Williams. Then it's Bridges. And it's Shays in at the 2. No coverage that time.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
MP outside. He's looking for Williams and finds him. Over Sharp. Williams' shot is off.
Well, he didn't go up very strong there, and the defense was able to just push him off his shot.
Pass to Barry. We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore. They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Here's Barry, covered by MP. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. Jokic sets the screen for MP. Good, he hits again. That's 62 points, 62.
Amazing, a remarkable performance from him so far. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Lakers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget.
Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Floats it up for Jokic.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
And here's Anderson. He'll bring it up for Portland. Here's Barry. Good defense by MP.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Williams kicks to MP. And he drives in. The alley-oop layup. Very well done.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
Pass to Bridges. Lays it in off the pretty alley-oop.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This crowd was...
Welcome, folks, and what better way to celebrate the end of the week? Friday night basketball on 2K Sports. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Out and now about a third of the way into the season. You think it's too early to talk about awards, Grant?
You know, B.A., it depends on the award, if I'm being honest. MVP and Rookie of the Year, that's way too early. When you can begin to see the guys who are in the running for most improved or sixth man.
A look at the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've got Cunningham. He's out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Baron J in at the center. SGA can't get it to go. And here's Smith. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. MP, the pass to Smith. Now here's MP to the right side. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. And Los Angeles, another 3.
I love it when MP looks to pull from deep. He is dangerous when he wants to be.
Pass to Blake. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And SGA throws it down.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play. Defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC. Piece by piece.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
Jackson with a screen on Holmgren. Here's MP. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. MP's got 11.
Boy, bringing tremendous energy right now, and his teammates are absolutely feeding off it.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, the head coach for the Lakers gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. The conversation quickly turned to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who coach called a problem. He's fast, he's strong, he's smart with the ball, coach said, so our defense is going to be working overtime to keep up with him, but we will keep up with him. Coach thinks his guys are up for the challenge tonight. Back over to you, Brian.
Thank you for that, Allie. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And SGA gets it to go.
Oh, my goodness. How good was that move by Shai? Creating a bucket.
Smith with a screen on Holmgren. MP drives in. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. He's got 15.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
And the big finish by Holmgren.
Just another day at the office for Mr. Holmgren.
Timeout called, the Lakers. And these point guards are making a big impact on defense. As we take a look at the steals leaders so far this for Los Angeles. Jokic comes in for Smith, and MP subbed in for Jackson. We've got 1:08 left in the first. Here's MP. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Williamson for 3. On target from range. Williamson's got 5.
Well, read the floor. You kick it out to the open shooter. It's a simple game.
MP outside. Inside. 36 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Drops in the 3.
Of his 8 shots so far, he's only missed 1. He's starting this game strong.
Pass to Holmgren. 20 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Just 5 on the clock. And that one drops for him. Williamson's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make a play for someone else.
MP outside. Jokic with a screen on Holmgren. MP getting it done for Los Angeles. Clicking from deep. 4 threes made in the quarter. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what we've seen from the Lakers, what's your take so far?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
They've got Williams. MP is out there with Nikola Jokic. And it's Shea's in at the 2-guard spot. That's the Laker 5. Fires in the triple.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Thunder trail by 6. Williamson looking around to the paint. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Trailblazers was a man on a mission. He contributed 62 points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. What a game for him, and against their rivals, no less, which had to make him feel extra special. Guys, back to you.
Allie, we appreciate the update. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
Let's take a look at the numbers for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And a stat to focus on is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been working on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot better on D.
Tipped. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You look at the Lakers. They love where they stand right now, first place. And, of course, the Thunder, 5 games back.
When I look at the Lakers, I think we all knew they were going to be a dangerous team, but to their credit, they have lived up to those expectations. They're just not a team you want to face right now.
Yeah, and there really hasn't been any feeling out process for them at the start of the season. They were in peak form immediately.
Williams from long range. And he can't get that one.
Well, trying to reply to the 3 on the other end just doesn't go down for him.
MP outside, down low. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Lakers.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Big picture question, Doris. What do you think of the direction of the game?
I love where the game is. Players have never been more skilled. The three-point shooting and the tough shot making is at its highest level. And I think the physicality that's slowly being reincorporated is perfect. Oh, beautiful pass. My goodness.
Ball passes to MP. Bridges outside. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. There's a screen. Here's MP. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Thunder trail by 9. Cunningham passes to Williams to the middle. Here's Holmgren. Oh, great D that time from MP.
Nothing more important than protecting the rim, folks, and that's exactly what they get.
Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. MP's got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, guys love to score, but the differentiator is, can you do it at an efficient clip? And right now, that's what's happening.
And so Mark Degno will call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Smith, he's checked in for the Lakers. And now it's time to look at the teams that have really impressed shooting from the field during the last 10 games. The Lakers, number 1. Second, the Thunder.
Both teams shooting with great confidence as of late. These guys don't waste opportunities.
Here's SGA. Turned in an outstanding game against Utah. 1:44 left in the first half of this game. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go from 11. Count the basket. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
It's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
We've got 1:28 left in the second quarter. Now, Doris, when it comes to the mid-range game, is anyone better than SGA?
Boy, when you think of the all-time efficient greats, Kevin Durant comes to mind. But SGA is carving out that kind of career. You can post him from the mid-range. His handle gets him to the spots on the floor he wants. He wears that area of the floor out.
Cunningham outside. 4-3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. And this team is on absolute fire right now. They've won 18 in a row.
What an absolute joy to watch. This team is playing a beautiful brand of basketball right now. Everything about it. The athleticism, the basketball skill, the intelligence, the heart, the toughness, the commitment. These guys have been extraordinary.
Oh, what a pass. Those two read each other really well.
Looks like a play they've definitely run in practice. They set the pick, and here's MP from outside. Knocks down the triple. MP's got 13 points now in the quarter.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Gilgeous-Alexander against ball. SGA working through contact inside.
Feels like he has played a little more under control here in the second.
Williams against MP. Uses the glass on the layup. MP's got 33 points.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers earning this break in the action, up 10. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We'll be right back after this word.
Hey folks, we know you're anxious for the first half breakdown, but a surprise start to the show is only fitting with some early season power rankings.
You take a look at the Lakers. They're the best team in the league, and they know it. When you're the biggest dog, throw that muscle around, keep the rest of the pack in line.
Listen, nobody should be surprised about how they're playing. This team is loaded.
And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Lakers.
Yeah, they're
Appreciate you joining.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
On the court for the Thunder, Cunningham is out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Holmgren, and it's Blake in a small forward. Pass to MP. And here's Ball, screened by MP. Pulls up, high post, and Ball gets it to go.
Well, you have to be willing to take what the defender gives you. LaMelo Ball gets into that mid-range, makes the defender pay.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Here's MP. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. And now that's 35 points for MP. Pass to Holmgren. Here's Blake, defended by Jackson. Here's Holmgren. Chet not messing around inside.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. To the inside. Holmgren with the block.
Get it out of here. Holmgren too much defensively.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Free throw good, MP. Well, one thing fans always have opinions about is NBA officiating.
Listen, I'm going to let the fans go crazy. What I recognize is officiating is one of the toughest jobs in the world. This game moves so quickly. They are making decisions in real time at sometimes very difficult angles. I am here to support the officials all the way.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Oklahoma City is not the biggest town, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, me personally, the market doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around me. And those are the things that matter. I go to work every single day with a smile on my face. Back to you.
A great organization. All right, Allie, appreciate the report.
And MP getting to the stripe. Always want to drain those foul shots.
Inside, here's Holmgren, and the big finish by Holmgren.
Listen, this guy's doing his part. It's what we know he's about, but they have got to get some productivity from some other guys on this roster.
Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Oh, cashes one in from distance.
Well, LaMelo Ball in the catch-and-shoot game, he says, I can get off the ball as well.
Cunningham with the ball. A real weapon on offense, averaging around 24 and a half a game. And it's Blocked right out of the air and controls it. And stolen by Cunningham. On the wing, SGA. A big triple. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
Now here's MP. He's got 38. Ball passes to MP. Let's go with a three. And Los Angeles, another three.
Yes, sweet revenge for MP. Responding to their make with a clean three of his own.
Holmgren outside. Minute 32 left in the third quarter. And there it is for him.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Bridges, he's checked in for Ball. Jalen Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Oklahoma City shooting their first free throw tonight.
Well, Chet Holmgren has all the physical gifts you need. He's got size and he's got skill. But what I love is the competitive toughness, the want to compete every night.
Holmgren outside, beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. MP's got 4 rebounds now. Out of bounds, the Thunder will take it. And here's what the schedule for the Oklahoma City Thunder looks like. On Saturday, they head back home to host the Washington Wizards. And then Monday, it'll be the Dallas Mavericks coming to town.
And for that game against the Bulls, that's a game where you'd be surprised to see them lose. They'd have to have a really off night for them to get upset there.
Holmgren deciding where to go with it. And the big finish by Holmgren.
You're seeing everything on display for Chet Holmgren. He understands angles. He's smart. He's got good hands. He can shoot it. What a night.
It's out of bounds. Last touch by Holmgren. And Los Angeles making a change here. Jokic is checked in. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Thomas is checked in. Pure from three-point range.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Jokic with a screen on Holmgren. Getting it done inside, MP.
Getting buckets at a critical time. Just give him the ball and let him go to work.
Now Thomas, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. Pass to Holmgren. Lets the three fly. Good D by MP. And so it's MP making things happen for Los Angeles. Over 40 points tonight and making it look easy. Back to the game after this break. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. We got from deep, MP connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Holmgren outside to stop the run. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass. Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the screen from the arc. And he's 6 for 12 after that one.
If you're guarding SGA in the pick and roll, boy, stop the ball, because otherwise Shai's going to get to where he wants to go.
Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 16-3 run. And got it! Another basket!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Pass to Blake. Holmgren outside. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Los Angeles has gotten 4 of 7 three-pointers to fall in the fourth. Smith with a screen on Holmgren. Here's MP. And yes! Another basket! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Pass to Berenger. Here's Cunningham. Takes the three. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Lakers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And they add to the win column, their 19th victory this year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
And we continue to see the value of NBA franchises climb. Grant, are you glad you got in when you did?
Oh, yes, I am. I think beyond, though, the dollars and cents, it's just the joy of having a hand in the growth of this game and this league that we all love so much.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander facilitating for his team right now. What a pretty pass.
And here's MP from outside. He drops it from range.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Bridges. SGA can't get it to go. On offense, here are the Lakers. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
And here's SGA. Holmgren with a screen on Bridges. From the line. Gilgeous-Alexander no good. And stolen by Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. We saw...
Someone like this, you took a quick 15 minutes. Hurtful. Those
Good evening, everyone. This is the fourth and final group stage game for these teams in the NBA Cup. It should be a great one. Kevin Harlan here alongside Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And our reporter tonight on the sideline is Allie LaForce. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You take a look at Los Angeles. A terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot, but it's a long season, as we all know. And, of course, the Mavericks, just a few spots below there.
And I think for the Mavericks, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
But it's something we expected. This team was built to compete with anyone.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. We've got Pat. Dawson is out there with Holland. And it's Hudgens in at the small forward. And for the Lakers, we've got Knipple. MP out there with Jokic. Then it's Bridges. And it's Ball in at the point. And this is the fourth and final game of the NBA Cup group stage of play for these two teams.
And both looking to finish strong, right? And punch their ticket to the knockout round.
And we've been seeing MP putting a lot of effort into his offense. He's made it his mission to be the guy who carries the bulk of their scoring duty.
And he's had plenty of bite to go along with his bark. He's been on a tear since making his feelings known publicly. When MP has something to prove, he can be dangerous when he's at the top of his game.
Here's Knipple. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Knipple.
Good work by MP. He gets positioning inside and capitalizes.
Lost to Dawson. There's a good screen. Here's Holland. Launches a three. They grab their own miss.
That's the third straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket.
MP, good.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Here's Holland. He had 27 points last game, and they get it. MP grabs the miss.
Oh, okay, we're going to start the game with 4 straight misses. Look, that's about as rough as it gets. It'll get going soon.
There's the triple. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him. Getting this one to fall hopefully gets things rolling. Their first make out of 5 shots.
This one for 3. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
5 of 5 to start. I think he's in his zone.
Pass to Hudgens. Dallas moving the ball around. There's the screen. Dawson can't get it to go.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
MP passes to Jokic. There's Ball with the 3. Drills it from outside.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the three.
Here's Buchanan. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Here's Hudson. It's good from long range.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your three, and I'll raise you another three.
And here's MP for three. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Just give MP the ball and let this man answer the call.
And the basket by Buchanan.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Pass to Dawson. Here's Holland. Scoreless thus far. Buchanan, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. And let's now take a look at the NBA Cup standings as the group stage winds down.
And it gives us a pretty good idea of who we're going to see in the knockout phase. It's been a terrific competition so far. And I think it's only going to get better when we get into that single elimination scenario. Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And so it's Dallas with it. Following the three-pointer by MP. Tomasevic, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. 46 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And it's sent back by Kessler. Here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
And I'm loving the energy MP is attacking with. He's not giving this defense any room to breathe.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. A rebound by the Lakers. Coming in on a 19-game win streak. They're set to achieve something very few teams have ever done. A win tonight would be their 20th win in a row.
And to go on a winning streak this long, it takes more than just talent. This team has tremendous chemistry, and these pieces complement each other so well. It's also about listening to your teammates, your coaching staff, and not letting your ego get in the way of succeeding as a group.
And so it's Los Angeles, feeling good about their 17-point lead. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Lakers.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
They've got MP. He's out there with Jackson. Smith is out there with LaMelo Ball. And it's Shea's in at the shooting guard position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Thunder was outstanding. He finished with 67 points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
Thanks as always, Allie, for that great report. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Winston, no good. Lakers leading by 20. To the inside. MP, good. MP's got 30 points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And Frank Vogel wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Knipples checked in for Los Angeles. Mitchell comes in for Ball. Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Down low. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Jackson setting the pick here for MP. Smith kicks to MP. And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level. But you need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons.
Tried to bank it in, but he misses. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Floats it up for MP. Smith the pass to MP, and they double up MP. It's off his foot, and the ref's whistling a kick ball. And some changes here for the Lakers. Jokic has checked in for Smith, and it's Williams in for Jackson. And that one's good. MP.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Here's Holland. Dallas again missing.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Mitchell. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. MP passes to Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his pass.
Pass to Gatling. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Dawson. And Patton gets it to go.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
And here's MP for 3. Drills the three-pointer. MP's got 10 points in the quarter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Dawson. The 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
He was all alone on that one.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and you really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And they backed it up with their play, got production from everyone, and they were able to walk the walk on the offensive end.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Inside. Gatling's shot is off.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Lakers ahead, running away with this one. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Hey, everybody. Shaq, do you know what time it is? Nope. It's time to check out the early season NBA Power Rankings.
Look here now at the Mavericks. They've already shown they're a strong team. You see why they're moving up the ranks.
Hey, that's good play calling, good execution. They're playing with a lot of confidence right now.
And moving on now to that first half tough sledding so far for the Dallas Mavericks.
They have to be better offensively. Shooting under 40%. You know how to fix that, fellas? Feed.
That'll do it for our show tonight.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
On the floor for Dallas, they've got Holland, Patton out there with Dawson, and it's Buchanan in at the 4. Ball, the pass to MP. Fires the 3. The Mavericks pull it in. Here's Dawson. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Pass to MP. At the elbow, Jokic. The 3 from MP. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. 44 points for MP.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, Kevin. Nikola Jokic is a family man through and through. He said, quote, "Basketball is not the main thing in my life. It probably never will be. And to be honest, I like it because I have something more at home. Something that's more important than basketball." Kevin?
Some good perspective. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
To the middle, here's Buchanan. And the rejection by MP. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Dallas moving it around. Patton the pass to Buchanan. Comes up empty down low.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Pass to Shea. A 3-ball. Mavericks with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
That one drops for him. Dawson's got 5.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Bridges sets the screen for MP. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the game right now. Los Angeles making a switch here. Jackson's checked in.
And what I love about MP, his work ethic. He's someone that wants to keep getting better and better.
Here's the 3. Gatling's shot is off. Lakers have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Dawson. 5 points in the game. He gets that one. Dawson's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
MP, good.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Holland. Pass to Gatling. Here's Hudgens. 3-pointer. Dawson can't get it to go. And here are the Lakers. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Here's Holland. He's covered by Ball. Fires the three. Good on the triple. Dawson's got 10 points in just the second half.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
And it's the Mavericks on the break.
Well, so often we see this transition buckets off turnovers.
And there's no defense for that. Live ball turnovers, they are the worst.
Here's Jackson. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And so far this season, it's been average at best at the line. Only 71% as a shooter.
Here's Erickson. Here's Gatling. No good on the triple.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
MP finds Jackson.
MP keeping his head on a swivel.
Here's Winston. Nothing on the board. One second left. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a... Now let's listen in to Frank Vogel's huddle.
Look, they can't guard great
MP out there with Smith. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Mitchell. And it's Shays in at the shooting guard. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Here's Dawson. Misses the J after tricking the D with the nifty pass fake. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 13-5 run here. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And here's MP for three. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Here's Holland. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This team is still perfect in the NBA Cup. 4-0.